Hey guys, I'm live here. I'm just setting up shop. So give me a moment. All right. The hell? How do you get up there? He was all the way up to the top up there. That's crazy. So my headset's eventually gonna die, and I've had my console off, and normally I have a second pair charging, but I just discovered that my other headset is not fully charged either. So, when this headset goes, I will not be able to talk, other than if, through my controller mic, which will be completely shitty. So I'm just using this until the battery dies on it. And then I'll have to probably wait like a little bit for my other headset to charge before I can do like a Call of Duty stream. It might be solo tonight, I'm not sure. But we will see. So I'll have to give it a little time to charge before I can do a Call of Duty stream. And I might mix up a little end game in there too to try to level up my sniper. A little bit faster. Oh shit, I see that alien's on Call of Duty. Too bad my headset's not charged enough.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
He usually plays on the weekends a little bit more anyway. shit. Fuck that up. The grapple. There we go.
You can't escape.
So tomorrow Division 2 is going to have, not an event, but a new mission that I'm excited to play. It's called a Classified Assignment. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. Probably on the Xbox in the morning. And then in the early evening on PlayStation if possible. Hang on a sec. Just gotta test something out here. Let me check my, Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you can. Alright, you're gonna hear a lot of clicky sounds because I'm going through my controller mic, which is shit.
You can't escape. One eye coming up. Stop right there. Smooth as ice. data.
So yeah, sorry guys. Have to use my controller mic. My other headphones are charging. Actually, no, one of my pairs of headphones is actually done. Give me a second to swap those out. I can put those on and then put my other ones on to charge. Give me a minute. All right, there we go. Problem solved. Sorry about that. Put my other ones on to charge. That's why it's good to have two headphones. Is like I can't just change the batteries out on these headphones like to another battery, you know. They have to be charged again. So I bought two pairs. Hey, hon. Good morning to you, I'm gonna say. Yeah, my headphones had just died, so I put one pair on to charge now, and I was like, oh, my other one still had a red light on it, meaning it's charging. I'm like, oh, it's not done. And then I happened just to look down again, and I saw a blue light on it, which meant it's fully charged. Just past midday. Well, good afternoon to you. I'll still say good morning, because you're waking up probably. Good morning, good afternoon. There we go. But yeah. I'm just trying to get my dailies done here quick because I'm a little bit late. I decided to sleep in a bit today myself. And I also had to do, I forgot, the Canadian census for my household. It was an online thing I had to do. It was very quick. But I was putting it off, and then I was scrolling my, like, X account today, like, you know, Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I was scrolling through, and I saw Justin Trudeau, even though he's no longer prime minister, he was advertising, like, make sure you do your census. It's due tomorrow. I'm like, oh, shit. I better get on that. So, yeah, I did that because it's mandatory. Like, you have to do it. I guess they could fine you or something. I don't know. So I'm like, oh shit. First it was taxes, now it's the fucking census I have to do.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable.
You may get a little bit more sleep. Okay. What time would you like to meet? Like midnight or something? Midnight 1? What would work for you? Because I could try to stay up a little bit later. Tomorrow, Division 2 is going to have a new classified assignment, so that's like a new mission. Midnight? Alright, yeah, let's meet up at midnight.
RK receptor, confirming signs of life.
I'm sorry again for last night. I was kind of, after what happened, I was kind of just moody and fucking, a little bit stubborn, I guess you'd say is the word. So I just went to sleep. And then like this morning I saw your message. I'm like, oh
Descendant.
Shit.
Enemy troops are being transferred
Like when I woke
in
up
large
anyways,
numbers.
I saw it.
You must attack their point of origin.
So I'm sorry I didn't say I love you sooner. And they always say don't go to bed angry. But you deserve an apology, so I'm sorry.
Deploying RK. I am
The original.
Did kind of have fun pissing that one guy off though yesterday. And that's my rebellious side coming out. The one that was arguing with you, that was pretty fucking funny. And then to say at the end, let's run it back. I think it was his teammate that said it though, not him, but that was the most funny thing. Let's run it back.
Good work, Descendant.
I'm like, hey, let's run it back. Let's fight some more. Jeez. My mom kind of gave me shit after, though. She's like, you shouldn't be doing that to your boyfriend. That's not fair to him. I'm like, but I was pissed off at him. He shot me. She's like, yeah, but don't do that to him. That's not nice. She's right. What is that name? It looks like Sarah at the end. Hold on. Syra. Oh, that reminds me, because I had a friend when I was, growing up. Syra was her name, and then there was Fatima, her siblings, Fatima and Faiza, and they were from, I think, Afghanistan. So it's like, I think, like Middle Eastern. Syra is actually Sarah. Because we both shared the same name, just, different ethnic pronunciation. Babe, your reply, are you still in chat? Your reply to my message made me laugh. I don't know if you're still in chat. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, and I fully agree. Yep. But yeah, we can definitely play at midnight. Tomorrow, like I said, classified assignment. I'm so excited for that new one.
This is HQ. Troops
For
are
Division
on the
2, so like a new
Transport
mission,
is
and
en
then
route
you
to
gotta like
standby
solve
position.
puzzles to
Best
find
of luck,
the
Descendant.
backpack trophy that's hidden within the mission,
Descendant.
like how to open the
Enemy
room
troops
or
are being
whatever.
transferred in large numbers.
So I will stream that
Contact
tomorrow.
your point of origin.
Probably not from Xbox, but definitely from PlayStation. If you guys want to check out a brand new mission. Escalation, which I haven't played yet at all, is apparently getting a vendor. I'll have to eventually get into that, but I think I would ask my buddy MCP to kind of like run one with me, just so I get a feel for how it works. Because I'm a little nervous to play with randoms for the first time for something like that. I would eventually, but me, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a legendary mission. And I know playing legendary missions with randoms is really fucking brutal.
I am the original.
So it's, funner with friends. Whoa. Oh? How's that? Oh shit, Megan's down. Why would you quit out?
Mission complete. All units proceed to
She hit
transport
give up.
location. Great work out there.
I guess some people are prideful to be revived. I don't know. I don't know, some people are like that. I could say it's some women that are like that. Like, oh, I don't want this other chick to rescue me. Like, you know, want to be tough. But I think it's just everybody. There's like, you know, regardless of gender, male, female. Some people just, you know, their pride is like, no, I don't want to be revived by somebody. And so they'll hit the give up button just to respawn. Not knowing that it kind of diminishes the team's chances of good loot acquisition. Even though I don't need anything now, it, you know, diminishes their odds. I think you get, like, not so good rewards for if there's team deaths within the mission. That's my belief anyway. And I'm a tight-ass medic, meaning, like, I really want to... I don't like seeing anybody die. So I try to revive as many people as I can. Because the game doesn't launch until midnight, so I can spend time with you. Launch until midnight tonight? I thought it's coming out on the 19th. And no worries, babe. I can, if you stream it, I can watch you stream it. I can always participate in your chat, you know? The 15th, you get early access. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Like, we could take, you know, even a day off gaming, and I could just watch you stream it. I'll do my stuff that I need to get done, like my dailies and what have you. There's also stuff on Div 2 I actually still need to work on, my seasonal journey. I just have to do some investigating, watching some videos, see how to kind of get it done. This seasonal journey seems to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. MCP's already got his done. But he's a smart cookie, so I'm sure if I asked him, he could help me through some of it. Like, just like, hey, how did you get this done? Not expecting him to carry me through it, because he can't either. But just, you know, if I get stuck, I could ask him how he achieved it. What do I have left to do? But yeah, even if you want to take a day off, babe, because I know days like are exciting when a new game launches. You want to kind of immerse yourself in a new video game. So I won't hold it against you, you know. Or what we could do would be like, you know how like you game with me for so long and then eventually I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Well, when I go to sleep, that's when you could, you know, do a stream of your racing game. Now, in your racing game, do you like race against other people or max shield recovery modifier? Oh, I've already got one. Okay. Or do you just like drive around? Like, I wonder what because I don't play racing games. I wonder what the objectives are. I know my ex, he played, oh, what the fuck did he play? It was some racing game too. It might have been the same. But he would actually race against people. NPCs too. Oh, okay. So you could play against bots racing. But yeah. My ex Lou used to, he was my first long distance relationship. He, would do car racing. I remember him racing against real people. He was good at it though, I think. It'd be hilarious if you guys end up racing each other. Kick his ass if you come across a Lucifer. Alright. So... Gladly. Oh. Let's go to Slumber Valley and do our 4 runs, and then we will be done for the day on here. And look at, I got your favorite outfit on. And I got my panties on for you too, my lacy underwear. There you go. Me likey. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. We'll figure something that works. We always do. I'm wondering when they're gonna launch like a new character on here. Because it feels like it's been a minute before they gave us any new character. So I'm sure maybe June.
Don't try it.
Sorry, you guys are gonna probably feel dizzy for a minute. So I'm using Bunny and she runs very fast. So I apologize, but she clears content pretty quick. Your legs are very warm? Is that a bad thing? You got me worried. Under your covers. From your covers. You need a fireplace there. You know, in the wintertime, that's what I want. I want like a little cabin with like a fireplace. And it's like freaking cold. Yeah, if I win the lottery or something, I'm getting me a cabin. Away from people. And then maybe a house. Because us antisocial individuals need to have our sanctuary. Away from people's. So that's one run. I had, well, my mom had a chicken shawarma tonight. She wanted chicken shawarma, and I had my chicken pineapple, well, it's like a pita, but it's like from a Middle Eastern restaurant called Montfort. It's really good. Yeah, cabin with a fireplace, yeah. When I was a little girl, we stayed at this, like, resort. I think it might be a 5-star resort. I'm not sure. It might be 4 or 5, something like that. Anyways, it was called Deerhurst, and actually that's where Shania Twain started out before she became, like, you know, Shania Twain, pop star, country music singer. And in their rooms there, they had little fireplaces. It was so nice. And it's like up in Muskoka, so up north in Canada. It's like cottage country, so a lot of wilderness and just quiet and peacefulness, and the air is even more fresher. It's hard to describe, but it's very peaceful and serene. Reminds me how I kind of felt when I went to visit Newfoundland, like anywhere kind of on the east coast, but Newfoundland was very, very peaceful. It gave me the same kind of up north, peaceful, tranquil, like cottage country kind of feeling. And so it's what my heart longs for, is that tranquil space. Yeah, it's very, very peaceful. Can't run fast. Okay, now I can. Sometimes her power dies out. I should look through my Facebook photos. I think I posted a picture ages ago when I was up north there. My mom took a photo of me in a boat. It wasn't out on the water, it was docked, but I sat in it for the photo. It's kind of hard to explain. There's some moments in your life that you wish you could, like, teleport back to, you know what I mean? Because they were just such an enjoyable experience, and that was like when my Nana was alive.
Here you go.
Alright, don't get too close, buddy. I didn't like how close that guy was. But yeah. I might just grind out div off stream, see if I can get a couple keys, see what the keys give me, since tomorrow the event's gonna be off. thinking, I was kind of talking to my mom about that. Just saying, yeah, I think he's feeling a lot tired lately. And I think the reason why, babe, is because the infection you got going on. Are you still on the antibiotics? Or did you finish the prescription? Yeah, so it might be that, you know? Your body's trying to recuperate from that. It puts your body through hell, you know? Yeah. So I think that's probably it. I have one more time to go through this. That would be my guess. I was even thinking, oh, I should get into reading a book. But you know what would happen if I try to fucking read a book? I'll fall asleep. So I don't, excuse me, I don't want to do that. Just play like a little bit of Division 2 or watch a movie or something. I'm really obsessed with that movie, Wuthering Heights. It's really good. I'll watch it again. That's good. Your body needed it. That's why I say to you, like, there might be days where either one of us need, like, kind of a reset, and meaning, like, if we need to get extra sleep, or, like, you know, a day or two of recovery sleep, and just rest and recuperating, because what we're doing is, like, because the time zone differences is, like, detrimental, right? A little bit. And it starts, like, making your body feel like you're doing, like, almost like a 24-hour stream. And I know by comparison, because I did one before with Project, and that was crazy. Like, I was popping Red Bulls one after the other, and you're not supposed to drink as many as I drank. I, like, drank through half a case of, like, 24 Red Bull. So, like, 12 cans of Red Bull. I'm surprised I'm still fucking alive after that. Just to stay awake. I think at, like, is it the 14-hour mark or something? I was done. I have it on my YouTube. I captured all of it and uploaded it. But yeah, at the 14-hour mark, I was done. I was ready to go to sleep, but I had to push for the 24. And yeah, I could never do that again, because that was nuts on the body. Just like wanting my bed so bad. I'm surprised. I don't think I ran into any walls, because normally that's me now. I guess that I'm older. I'll start falling asleep, and I know that it's a problem because I'll wake up like mid-game and I'll be like this up against a wall. And like I can't do it. I can't run, but like running up against a wall, can't really do it here. And then I go, oh shit, I fell asleep. So if you guys ever see me do that on stream, you know. I probably fell asleep playing. And I think that's happened to my boyfriend before too, when he was playing Assassin's Creed. One time he said that he started falling asleep and then he realized and he's like, oh, okay, I'm shutting the game down. But a lot of these like games have you doing like severe grinding. And the worst type of grind is the limited time events. And that's why sometimes I dread it on Division 2, because depending upon how hardcore the grind is, I know I'm going to be spending a lot of hours. Like this past Cherry Blossom event, it was fun, but then having to grind out 80 keys and wait like for one key every 10 minutes and then sometimes not have a key drop and, you know, have to wait another 10 and another 10. Yeah. The one day when I, you know, yesterday, I think it was, I'd have to look back, my memory shit, but short term anyways is shit. When I was doing that Cherry Blossom event, I think that stream was like 4 hours, dude. Dosing off in between each little thing, yeah. It happens. Your body lets you know. So. Alright, so we got 3 dice. Let's roll the dice. So I'm trying to, I have 9 days to try to make it around this board at least one more time, because you get completion rewards for traversing the entire board. But it depends like what roll you get on your dice. Like, is it just going to be one space, or is it going to be, you know, be 4, 6, whatever. And anyways, you need to traverse the board. So if you do it like 1 time, you get these rewards. 2 times, you get these rewards. 3, those, 4, and then 5. I at least want to make it around 5 times this reward. If I'm lucky, cool, I'll get it. But I want to get this because this is hard to get. It's a vanity item, so it's a limited time thing. And that's the last thing I need. And so if I end up with this, cool. If not, no worries. I just need to get this tier. So I'm trying to make it around the board one more time. And so I have to go from, this is where my piece is right now, and I have to go all the way up and around and back to the start point. So I'm going to say it's going to take me maybe 2 more days of grind to fully get to the end here. So I decided to call it a night because I have actually fallen asleep while streaming. Thankfully, had my mic muted. Oh god. Yeah, you guys don't want me to fall asleep on stream. You would hear 1, me possibly snoring, 2, possibly me talking in an alien language in my sleep. My mom told me I used to sleep talk, and so did my friend. I'll tell you a funny story about that. And or, who knows, maybe I'd even fart on stream in my sleep. Be so relaxed, sleeping, and then just let one go. I'd be terrified of that too. So any of the following happened, I'd be like, oh, embarrassing, social anxiety to the max. Hey, maybe all 3 at once, you never know. But yeah, my funny story about that, about sleep talking, was one night I hung out with my friend at her house. And we had gone out and went to like the liquor store and got some wine. And we went back to her house and, you know, we're sitting, chatting, you know, catching up and drinking some wine. And it was getting late, and she's like, you might as well sleep over. I'm like, okay, cool. So went to sleep. And I woke up to her saying, in the morning, saying, oh my God. I'm like, what? She's like, I could not sleep last night. I'm like, what are you talking about? Was it like the drinking? She goes, no. She goes, you were talking in your sleep all night. And I says, well, fuck, you should have woke me up. And she's like, no, I didn't want to wake you. I'm like, why? She's like, because I was trying to figure out what the fuck you were talking about. She goes, you were talking in some like other foreign language. And I couldn't understand, but I was so interested in what you were talking about and trying to figure it out, you know. That's what kept me up. I'm like, well, fuck, you should have woke me up. And she's like, no. But same thing with my mom. A long time ago, I think I fell asleep on the couch or something, and I started talking in my sleep, and she's like, I was trying to figure out what the fuck you were saying too, and she was tired and wanted to sleep. So yeah, that's why I'm like, oh God, I wish I don't do that, you know. So to anybody, if I'm sleeping over at your place and I start talking in my sleep, just wake me up, get me out of it, so I don't disturb your sleep. But yeah, that was funny. Apparently I talk in some foreign language. My mom says it sounds alien-like. Like, well, can you duplicate it? She couldn't duplicate it. But it'd be really cool if you could put it into like a translator and find out what it actually meant. And it'd be really crazy. I don't believe in aliens, but say they exist, right? It'd be really crazy if it was like an alien language I'm talking. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I am done my dailies, I believe. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, and I rolled my dice, done my dailies. Fuck the weeklies, because that's like hard missions and they want you to do 20 of them, so I don't even think that's fucking worth it. So I don't do it. But yeah. So the plan is my boyfriend's gonna go get some more sleep. And then, you know, if everything goes according to plan, give or take, we'll be on around midnight Eastern Standard Time to play some Call of Duty for a little while. And then, yeah, go from there. I might also dip into some Endgame tonight, I'm thinking. Like, mixing it up between Resurgence and Endgame. Just because I want to get my sniper kind of done. I'm not having a good time with this particular sniper. I know there's probably worse ones, like the Doof Doof. That one's gonna drive me nuts. Holy shit, I just saw Ariana Grande in this lobby. Yeah, so I might hop into some Endgame tonight too. Mix it up between the two. I actually saw Ariana Grande in concert. I was terrified though, because you know how after the Manchester thing that happened at one of her concerts, I was scared it was going to happen at one of, you know, her concert in Toronto when I went. And I remember it was after that, and for security reasons, and rightfully so, everybody had to bring like a purse that was transparent, like that you can see through. They wouldn't allow any purses through the door that were like a regular purse that you can't see through. So I had to get like a purse, yeah, that was like transparent, like plastic see-through, so people can see what the fuck's in your purse, right? Which I didn't really like because, you know, thieves and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, she put on a really good show. Very good, you know, vocally live as well. And I don't think she lip sings. So it's like all natural talent. I think it was for her Sweetener, yeah, Sweetener World Tour. I have a hat that I got from that concert. But anyway, alright. I'm gonna go. Babe, I will see you at midnight. Get your rest. Get some good sleep. And, yeah, I look forward to it. To everybody else, if this is where we part ways, thank you. Good night. And I will catch you on the next one. Endgame, you say? I've got my gun fully built. I just need to change out ammo mod. You got it fully built. Like, does it still need to get levels on it, though? Alright, my king. I look forward to it. You still need to get levels on your sniper, though, right? Or whatever gun you're working... The Hawker, right? That's what you're working on. Yeah, it needs levels, but it's fully set in terms of exotic. Okay, cool. So we could go, like, straight into either, that little, you know, zone 3 area on the border. We could do that, and or we can do HVTs. Try to, you know, get things done. I could either play medic, or I could go in, you could play medic, or we could just both go in and take out the HVTs. Whatever works. I think that's what you said was the best for levels, was the HVTs in zone 4. But yeah. Alright. Think on it, and we'll get together and play at midnight. Alright, guys. Have a good one. If you have anything else you want to say, babe, you can text it to me on Discord. Yeah, I'm working on my Hawker 2 on Warzone, though. My Shadow is... Oh, you're working on the Shadow in Warzone. Okay. But the Hawker's what you're working on in Endgame. Alright. So either way, right? You're working on 2 different guns there. Yeah, we can mix it up. Alright, guys. Peace out, and see you later if you decide to tune in. Midnight Eastern Standard.